So I've got myself a new tripod, and now I've got issues with the sunlight. Okay, moving forward. Chris Froome's doing L'Etape Australia, the Tour de France-backed Grand Fondo ride here in December around some of the large mountains we have up in New South Wales. $315 Australian to do the ride section, $345 to do the race. That's a lot of money to do a ride on roads, and I'm not quite sure of the value of that. If you've done one of these rides, let me know. I'm keen to do it. I just need to know the values there for that kind of money. Our normal races here are around anywhere between $50 and $80. $300 plus to do a ride. Let me know if you've done one. If it's good value, look, I'll enter and go and do it. Just need to be convinced to spend that kind of money on a race. This week, Fairfax Media here, one of Australia's largest publishers, has put out an article about Zwift. Really cool to be a part of that and add a few comments in there myself. I'll put a link below to the article. Speaking of coverage to the wider community, not just cycling, the running on Zwift module. Have you seen my previous post on that? If not, scroll back through YouTube and see the video on that. I jumped all over it as soon as I saw it because I got excited. I'm not a runner, but I'd love to see it on there. I think they're still looking for a little bit more feedback. To me, it looks like the running module is very close to being polished and finished and just pushed out there. There's probably a lot of other issues there with support and different products and you name it behind the scenes that goes into it, but the technology looks like it's close to go. So if you support it, let me know in the comments. I'll make sure they read them. I'll put the feedback to the guys and we'll see if we can get that up and running, so to speak. Something else worth checking out this week, Osher Günsberg. Everybody knows Osher from The Bachelor or maybe Channel V from a few years back. Put out a podcast this week featuring Steve Beckett from Zwift. It's about 90 minutes long, so it's a really good insight into Zwift, the company, and a few behind the scenes things. So if you're a fan or a super fan, like we all are, have a listen to that podcast and let Osher know what you think as well. I really like his work. Pokemon Go. The servers are down all the time. Been to Box Hill, Box Hill, Melbourne. Been to the city, I've been around. I can't load the thing and catch Pokemon. It's killing me. The amount of people sending me fruitcake photos and Pokemon Go photos and makey projects. I love it, guys. Thank you so much for giving me that feedback. It just goes to show that one small video on YouTube I can upload results in people actioning things and having a better time. So really appreciate the feedback. Anything I present in the videos, if I can see people act on those and they're having a great time, that means all the world to me. So thank you so much for those. I'll do a run through of the Garmin apps soon. I mentioned it last week that I'd be covering it, but to be honest, they're pretty shit. They're not quite there. They're getting better. There was a sneak peek in my Zwift on a budget video the other week. You'll see a little power graph there. So if you know what you're looking for, it's there. I'm just waiting for them to mature a little bit more, maybe in a few weeks, maybe next month. I don't want to tell people how to load something that's a crap experience on their Garmins. If you're a hardcore Garmin user, you'll go find them anyway via Garmin Connect IQ, I think they call it. But I'd love to be able to present it so the more beginner user can get these and benefit from them as well. So coming soon, stay tuned. A big one I get is, what do I think of trainer this or trainer that? Or can I answer this about trainer that? I can only answer the ones that I've personally used. So I'm still looking at getting my hands on the Kicker Snap, the CompuTrainer, a number of the tax models. Bear with me while I get a hold of those and test them out and post reviews of them. But for now, keep the questions coming. I'll see what I can do to answer them in the meantime. Speaking of reviews, DC Rainmaker has himself a rev box. This was a trainer I spent a lot of hours on, reviewing, investigating, pulling it inside and out, nearly taking the thing apart to see how it worked, doing some sprints on it and really finding out the guts of the machine and how it worked and the pros and cons before I published the article. Now, DC Rainmaker has one. I'm super keen to see if there's any parallels between his reporting and mine. I'm not sure if he's read my article on it. He may have. I think he retweeted my article on it. I'm not a fan of low inertia training. That's just a personal opinion of mine. Whether it helps or not, I couldn't find any benefit of that. The company who sells them absolutely tells you the benefits of it, but the user experience was pretty terrible. I'm very interested to see what Ray comes up with himself, so stay tuned for that, and I might even do a review of his review. We'll see how we go with that. So there's a wrap of a few things to check out around the place. Links below. Again, comments below, especially on the Zwift running. Let me know if you think it's a good thing and spread the word. If you've got some triathlete friends, let them know about it. Send them a link to it. We really need the feedback. I think we can get some groundswell to convince the guys to put it in the game. I want to see it in the game. What else though? Rowing? Archery? It could be dangerous, but with Nerf guns, anything's possible. So thanks for watching again. I'm not sure yet what's up tomorrow. There's snow forecast for Melbourne. So hey, it may be llama tobogganing daily. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.